Okay guys, before you watch this video, I'm announcing the Man Clan, Taos, New Mexico, June 25th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're gonna have sweat lodges, Qigong, breath work, dream, purpose, legacy, get you clear on everything you need to do to become alpha, baby. Hey guys, Troy Casey, Certified Health Nut here out on the trails first thing in the morning. And we've got the old bare feet keeping me alive in the present moment and working on my posture. We're on a trail up here near Chicken Point. And so viewer asks a loaded question. Thanks for that. So here we go. How can you call yourself a health nut and eat the rotting carcasses of swine, which is human DNA, and wild boar cross? I didn't know that. You are not awake. You are a cannibal. Please answer. Okay. All right. Well, I thank you for all your judgment and where you think I'm at. Okay, that's great. Yeah. And so, okay, so let's go over the closed organic cycle first of all. Life eats life. The question is, do you accept life? That's a big question. So, do you accept life? Do you accept the light and the dark? Are you fully integrated? Or do you push it underneath the rug like pedophilia in the Catholic Church? So, and gluconeogenesis is very deadly. It's muscle wasting. And there's many vegan dogmatic agendas. Some call it vegan eugenics. That's, say they're trying, it's part of the depopulation control and the confusion and the separation, the division, dividing people against races, dividing people against gender, and dividing you against yourself, right down the right and left hemispheres of the brain. And veganism, I do believe, is part of that agenda. So not that people can't live on a vegetarian diet for a little bit of time, cleanse out the body, etc. Maybe their soul is calling for that. But long term, I've seen more muscle wasting and challenges that create hormonal imbalances long term. I had the issue myself, and I went vegan for a couple of years. I got extremely skinny fat. My brain chemistry, I was angry. I was a zealot. Not that I didn't have my own anger and emotional issues beforehand, but the veganism really brought it out. So, and I see that in a lot of vegans, angry vegans, zealotry on the internet. Just kind of like this loaded question that we've been asked. And it's a good question. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to browbeat the question. But let's get into it biologically and nutritionally as well. So life eats life. That's the closed organic life cycle. Energy from the sun is converted into chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is plant blood. It's got an exact molecular match to hemoglobin, which is human blood. And the herbivores eat the plants, and the omnivores eat the herbivores. And everybody dies. Goes back into the soil. Mother Nature's garbage cleaners. The microbes, the fungus, the bacteria, the maggots, parasites. They break down the carcasses and make them bioavailable for uptake of the minerals in the soil by plants, which are extremely carnivorous, at the molecular level. You know, if you were to study how things work, even in the soil, it's a war zone down there. And so accepting these aspects about life and also blessing the spiritual aspect of your food and raising the vibrations, and understand that just everything is energy. Everything is energy. And this is, you know, some of this is deep philosophy, but the fact of the matter is, biologically, if you don't get the proper nutrition, your body will break itself down. And usually it'll also go after, you know, the material in your brain. And I see a lot of these vegan diets loaded with carbohydrates. And this is a great way to fatten up a human being, slow them down, give them a fungal infection, candida, any kind of skin issues, acne, gut issues. This is, you know, this is all related to the gut. Any kind of skin issues are directly related to the gut. And I say this because I've been rescuing malnourished vegans off the internet for a very long time, telling them my story, because I was vegan for a couple of years, telling them my story, and then potentially assisting them and going towards more balance. And lo and behold, famous vegans swear that they will never eat meat again. And they have dreams about me telling them to eat a hamburger. And lo and behold, they start getting healthy again. And the internet's full of them. Leah Keith is probably the most famous. She wrote the book called The Vegetarian Myth. So that's what I have to say about that today. And again, I was vegan 30 years ago. It was one of my first experiments in diet and nutrition. Good cleansing, you know. You go to the farmer's market, you eat whole foods, fruits and vegetables, and you poop in the toilet bowl, and it really cleans you out. Then I got extremely skinny. Good video to watch on this subject is Daniel Vitalis, Myth of the Omega Man, which is basically getting on your high horse and just thinking that you've arrived. Myth of the Omega Man. It's a great video. And my business partner, David Sandoval, also went through this trajectory of healing. He took it all the way to breatharianism. I think he got it down to, I think he said like 137 pounds. And he rides at pretty much 160 now. So, and this can also mess with your metabolism. So be wise out there and be intelligent, and don't just adopt ideas as your own if they are not working for you. Test them and retest them and look in the mirror, baby. If you want research bias or bias, just look in the scientific literature or someone else's clickbait video. If you want results, look in the mirror, baby. God bless.